Cool, man. Cool. Mr. Prompt should be my new nickname.
Your villain name?
Oh, that would be the lamest though. Super villain. Like Mr. Prompt, he's punctual at all times. I don't know
Kills
about
people
that.
when they're not on time.
Well, yeah. And then
Yeah.
if he decrees their death time at like 10 p.m., then they shall die at 10 p.m. That could be a whole
Sure.
Tales from the Crypt adventure, actually.
I like it.
I'm going to copyright and write that for the next season of Black Mirror.
I thought it was an I, not a U.
Excuse me?
I thought it was mirror, not mirror.
I don't IOU nothing, son. I don't even know what you're trying to tell me this second.
Yeah. I get weird. It's fine.
What do you mean you get weird? What are you, Pete Holmes over there? You made it weird all of a sudden? What are you, drinking coffee and getting all caffeinated?
I'm drinking Diet Coke from McDonald's.
McDonald's?
Yeah.
That'll go straight to your hips.
Not diet.
No, the McDonald's will.
Oh no, just the Diet Coke. None of the food.
One time I was at the retail paradise that gainfully employs me because it's a grocery store, you know, and I saw these people, this wholesome American fam, buy.
This is an intriguing story. You saw a family at a grocery store.
This is true, and they bought all organic products. I watched them, and then on my lunch break I saw them at McDonald's. So kind of defeating the purpose there, aren't you?
They're like, we're starting the organic diet tomorrow.
I need a Big Mac more than life itself. Day. Yeah, last cheat day.
Yep. I just had a spoonful of rainbow chocolate chip vanilla frosting.
Oh, that's good for you. What are you eating your feelings now? Are you upset, buddy?
No, I'm good.
You got a problem in your life there? Okay.
I'm unhappy.
You're unhappy.
I've been happy.
You've been happy. Oh man, I'm glad because you say happy and I hear unhappy because that's all you've ever been in my eyes.
Turning over a new leaf.
Are you? What's under that leaf? A caterpillar, perhaps?
Maple syrup to eat my feelings and make me happy.
Okay. I can respect that, I guess. I don't know.
All right. So how's it going?
Oh, great. Tommy, I went to the gas station. I know this is shocking to you. You ever been to a gas station before?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
You've been fueling up on cocaine and whiskey?
Yeah.
Wish I had a good girl to miss me.
Car washed.
Man, I've been all up in I've been really having an existential crisis recently, and all I've been singing is "Picture" by Kid Rock, but only the part.
That must be terrible.
Only the part that he's like, "I was out to drink you away."
Right.
You know, just that part.
Yeah. Well, that's the part we all screamed whenever somebody karaoke'd it.
It's the only part that matters, really. Like, put that on a loop, and I'll buy that single at FYE. Anyways, I was at
a clip of that. We should get a clip of that to play every once in a while here on the podcast.
Oh, I don't know. Bob Richie. Well, you're drinking buddies with Bob. Maybe he'll okay it. I don't know.
It'll be all right.
You drank some cocaine and whiskey with him before?
Yeah, if he contacts you, just quickly change your profile picture to a Confederate flag, and he'll be all right.
He'll be all right. I'll be like, remember that one time you met a comedian and you made him tell you a joke and it was real funny to you? Remember that?
I bet you he would remember that night.
I bet he does. That laughter left a mark on his heart forever.
I bet you if we gave him more information, like in the trailer with Whitey Morgan, he'd probably be like, oh, yeah, I remember that, for real.
He seems like a fellow that remembers details, huh?
Yeah, no drugs.
He remembers all the STDs and where he got them.
Right. He was actually really nice.
I'm not bashing him. I like a Bob in my life once in a while. So I was at what?
I said, yeah, every once in a while.
Okay.
That's about it.
That is about it. There's a limit to the Bobs I can handle.
That's a Bob it.
That's a Bob it.
This every once in a while. That's a Bob it.
Yeah. What a dumb show we have. So I was at a gas station recently.
We're funny.
Yeah, we are. I was at a gas station, Tommy, and I walked in, and the gas station attendant, I guess that's what you call them. They don't really attend to anything other than taking my money.
Right, the gas station cashier.
Yeah, sure. And this lady, this lass, this young woman of renown had a tattoo on her face.
Oh no.
Yeah, and guess what it was, Tommy? It was the Nike.
Uh,
It was the Nike swoosh, and "Just Do It" underneath it.
was it real?
Was it real? Oh, as real as can be. Inked in that skin.
Where at? What city?
Frankenmuth, Michigan, USA, of all places. Tourstown, USA, home of Greta Van Fleet.
Oh God, they are terrible.
They are the worst. They did real bad on that SNL, didn't they? Did you see that?
It was so bad.
Yeah.
That slow acoustic song they did. What was that?
Yeah, like all the people in mid Michigan, USA, was tuned into that SNL because the Hometown Boys were playing, you know. And wow, it should have went a lot better than it did. I can tell you that much. They didn't even play their hit singles. Like what? Who gave them that advice?
Yeah, so bad. Yeah,
Goodness,
so bad, and their outfits were extra ridiculous.
Yeah, and the lead singer just stood there and was like, not even a front man. I was very disappointed that I expected him to be like animated.
No, he just kind of smiled off to the side every once in a while.
Yeah,
and I hate how he always. I watch a lot of videos on him because haters gonna hate.
Yeah, drinking that haterade.
I watched like a 15-minute video on him last night, and like all he does is he keeps the mic in the mic stand the whole time, and then he does like the "come to me" hands.
Okay.
Next, he puts his hands up next, like he's reaching for the sky.
He's like, "Come hither."
And he does like the "come hither" thing, and that's like his only move.
Not a fan. Don't like it.
I hate him.
Hate him. Can't like him.
It's just. It's like, I don't know. It's like, remember when rockabilly was a thing in the 80s, like the Stray Cats?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but the Stray Cats were cool.
They were cool, but because the Stray Cats didn't really like copy anybody. These guys weren't blatantly Led Zeppelin.
Well, I mean, Led Zeppelin plagiarized the dickens out of people, so I guess it's okay. What comes around goes around.
Yeah, they're just continuing on the trend.
Yeah. What comes around goes around, says Justin Timberlake. So
you can only plagiarize Led Zeppelin because Led Zeppelin plagiarized everybody else.
It's only right. It's only right. You can plagiarize them tomorrow if you want with your dumb band there.
If you plagiarize any other band, then you're just not plagiarizing right.
You're not doing it right. Learn how to steal correctly, please.
Right.
Could you be the Napster of live bands and just download their sound? Could you?
Right.
So this woman, she's got this Nike swoosh and "Just Do It" underneath. And I'm like, you impetuous fool, based on the decision you made with that face tat, just do it isn't really the impulsive slogan you need in your life. That shouldn't be the motto you need to be following. How about just don't do it?
Right.
Maybe think about it. Maybe sleep on it and then make a decision. Maybe you should have gotten that tattooed on your face instead.
Right.
Yeah. I tell you this, though, Tommy, you really want to meet somebody who's down for whatever, in quotation marks. Hook up with a chick or a fella with a face tattoo. You meet a girl with mellow yellow tattooed on her cheekbone, all your dreams are about to come true.
Well, I will say, if you're going to get the Nike tattoo, the Nike swoosh tattooed on your face, it's a good thing you're working at a gas station.
Where else you going to work? You tell me that.
You found your niche in life.
You can't be like an actress on the stage. Yeah, maybe you can write some fan fiction or something. I don't know. I don't want to bash on the woman. She seemed real pleasant, I mean, tell me, you're tatted like all hell over there. Are there tattoo counselors out there that reputable artists send their clients to before they are inked with the worst ideas for life? Are there?
No, God, no. Tattoo artists don't care. They just take your money.
Oh, they're like, enjoy the next 50 or 60 years of your life staring at your corporate sponsored epidermis in the mirror. That's all.
Well, I think like the good tattoo artists would probably just either one, tell you that they're not going to do that, or two, charge you a ridiculously amount of money for that.
I will do that for $7,000.
Yeah, because the good ones, the ones that are, it'd be like me doing a comedy show where I shouldn't be doing a comedy show.
Oh, Mr. Big Time over there, pick and choosing, you know?
Yeah, you don't want to have somebody's stupid artwork on your face, and then you don't want to have your stupid artwork on somebody's face. That's what I should say.
Yeah,
because then people, who did that tattoo? Well, Joey at so and so, Joey at rattlesnake tattoo or whatever. It's you don't want that reputation. Some artists take their artwork or tattoos very seriously. So.
Oh my Christ, we're going to get so much hate mail from Joey from Rattlesnake Tattoo now. Thank you very much.
I should Google it right now. I'm sure there is one.
Frankly, Tommy, I'm not here to make fun of Miss Nike. Oh, no, I'm not. She possesses a bravery I'll never know.
I think it's Miss Swoosh.
Miss Swoosh?
Yeah.
Fine.
She can't be Miss Nike. Miss Nike's on some beach somewhere.
Yeah, you're probably right. Miss Swoosh is definitely working at a gas station.
Right.
To tattoo aficionado, all those folks that are tatted from head to toe, that's how tattoo might have well have said, just do me. Because I'm sure she's a catch, As a tattooed man, Tommy, has Miss Swoosh gotten your ink flowing there? Huh?
No.
That do anything for you?
You know better than that, Randy. I'm a married man.
Well, I mean, let's pretend the beloved didn't exist. She was a vanished memory in your brain. Miss Swoosh tattoo?
I would no. You know better than that, Randall.
Goodness. I'm willing to bet, honestly, that she gets more play than your fresh face, uninked broadcasting hero talking right this second. I bet she does.
More than you?
I bet she does.
Why don't you go in there with like a Reebok symbol? Or no, why don't you go show her your New Balance cheek tat?
I'm getting New Balance tattooed right on my forehead so people know I'm a dad of reputable respect.
One N on one cheek, one B on the other.
Hell yeah.
Let's do it, Randy.
You know I'll maintain your lawn. I'll unclog those drains.
Yeah. No, my tattoo artist, though, going back to that, my tattoo artist, he was telling me a story one time that this girl brought in like some like really like bad drawing of a butterfly and was like, can you do this for me? And he was like, yeah, like I'll do it for like $150. And she was like, well, they said 60 down the road. He's like, so go fucking down the road and get it then. He's like, I don't want to fucking do it.
Right.
So I'm charging you $150. Like, he's like, please go somewhere else. I don't want to do this stupid fucking thing.
Man, $150 sounds even cheap,
Right. It probably wasn't bad for what it is, but yeah. Oh, you can get a cheaper? Well, good. Please be my guest. I don't want to do it.
So here's the bad thing about face tatted Miss Swoosh.
Yeah.
Her tattoo had the quivering trailer park penmanship of a DIY bathroom apprentice.
Oh, only the best.
Like, come into my trailer. This is my shop. And they're like, this is the bathroom in your trailer. This is my tattooing chair. Sit down. No, that's your toilet. Thug life, playa. Hustler's gonna hustle.
Right. Ugh.
How many cross-eyed Tasmanian devils and polio-stricken Bugs Bunnies have been drafted on people's body canvases by the untrained Joels of America's trailer parks? There needs to be an end to this, Tommy. There's got to be a straight line requirement. If you can't even draw a perfectly straight line on a piece of paper, you can't purchase tattoo equipment. That's got to be a rule.
One of my favorite things is coming across the amateur tattoo artist Facebook.
That must be amazing.
He's like, check out what I did yesterday. And it's like, oh my God, somebody let you do that? And then of course there's people on there like, oh, that looks amazing.
I wish Warner Brothers would go out and attack all the people that have all those horrible Looney Tunes tattoos and like cut off their arms and take them. Like either pay me $2 million or give me your forearm.
We talked about this before. Remember the DJ that had the Dorito tattoo?
He had a Dorito tattooed on his calf. It was an orange triangle with black dots in it. And he's like, oh, my sister was learning how to do it, so I let her tattoo me.
And could at least got a Cheeto.
Yeah, you could have gotten a Cheeto. I mean, like
a taco or something. I don't know.
Can't you find a dead body in the woods or something to practice on? You got to actually use real life people Find it.
Yeah, we live so close to Flint. It's got to be easy.
It's got to be easy. Like, go in the woods. If you see a body, poke it with a stick to make sure he's not sleeping, and then practice your craft. You know, get good.
That dude was the best at like dad clothes. He had like jorts that went for days.
Jorts forever. That's his motto. Jorts forever.
He always wore just like a blue pocket tee.
Honestly, do you expect a man that hosts karaoke wearing jorts every day of his life and a Dorito tattoo to do anything less? Like,
I don't remember his name. Do you?
I couldn't even begin to tell you. Dorito, I think his name was. I don't know.
Dorito?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Yeah, those were the days.
Yeah, the problem with Miss Swoosh, though, I think, is she's accomplished more than I have in this life, though, I bet. She didn't procrastinate.
She's got a job at a gas station.
Right? She didn't procrastinate about will I or won't I. She just did it.
Just do it.
She did. Tommy, I've been having one existential crisis after another lately. Everything is a disaster. Like you, excuse me? Don't tell me well. Don't tell me well. You know how in the movies or like TV, like the hero does some remarkable thing to save the city or the world or the girl that he loves, and he finds himself at the pearly gates. And the person guarding the pearly gates of heaven is like, oh, no, your work is not yet finished. And they get pulled back to life.
And then they write a book about it.
Yeah. If I were to make it to the pearly gates, God would be like, well, let's see what we got here. What a mess. I mean, I would say that your work isn't finished on earth yet, but I'm not even sure what you did. I don't even know what's going on there, you know? We shut down that reincarnation program about centuries ago, but for you, we might make an exception, you know? What would you want to come back as? God would ask me.
Yeah.
Which is a good question. What would you want to be reincarnated as, Tommy?
Well, I had an idea for a joke one time, and I never did it because it's probably not funny.
Oh. But so do it on the podcast so no one will laugh.
But I think the worst.
Here comes the crickets, folks.
This is the perfect platform.
Yeah, exactly.
Funny thing to say.
Yeah. Get ready to drive yourself into a ditch, folks. Tommy's about to joke.
No, I've never tried it, never thought of it. You just reminded me of it. I wrote it and jotted it down one day, and I was like, "Oh, that's stupid. I'll never."
I'm glad I could be that string tied around your finger to remind you.
Right. But my idea was like the worst thing about. The worst thing to come back reincarnated would be a spider, right? Because even when you could come out in the open, you know, people would always be trying to kill you. And then, like, the only friend you'd have is, like, the one weird kid, right? So that would have to be the worst thing. I think that would be the worst thing to come back as is a spider.
Oh, that was the whole joke?
Well, it was just an idea. Okay. I said it was a joke.
Oh boy, I was waiting for
the idea was that was like that would be the worst thing because you couldn't come out in the open. If you did, you'd be running from shoes all the time, and then the only person that would want to be your friend is the weird kid. That's pretty accurate, right?
Well, I think you are currently the weird kid that would be friends with the spider based on that joke.
No.
No.
I spider, I kill it.
Oh, murderer.
Yes, I do not like spiders. I'm not that afraid of them, but I just don't like them. I don't think they should exist.
You're not afraid of spiders?
I'm not really afraid of them, but
okay.
I mean, I don't like being in the same room as one, but if I went to kill one and I missed, I wouldn't like burn my house down or anything.
Okay, that's respectable.
I mean, like he's going to try to fight me.
What irrational fear do you possess? Because I'm not even sure of this. Like, what weird thing terrifies you? Like, not cancer or mortgages or loneliness. I mean, like, what dumb thing?
You know, like the dumb thing. Like, I worry about like situations that aren't even real. You know, I have obsessive compulsive disorder, so.
No. That's not even what one specific thing. Like, I'm afraid of snowballs, you know?
No, nothing.
Nothing. Fearless over here.
mean, I mean, I used to like not like heights, but I'm not like, I'm just cautious about them. I'll get on a ladder and stuff, and I'll get on a roof, but I'm pretty cautious about it. But I'm not like irrational, like I won't do it.
It's because your career has ascended to such great heights. You can't even be bothered by them anymore. You conquered that fear.
They do say that a fear of heights is caused by low self-esteem. So
Yeah, my Uncle Stop. He's afraid
Uncle
of.
Stop.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay,
He's afraid of.
he's still around, huh?
Yeah. He's afraid of drive-throughs.
What, really?
He gets all nerved up about drive-throughs. Yeah.
Is it like a social anxiety thing?
I don't know. Like,
So you're on his bicycle one time. So.
no. Like he'll pull up to a drive-through, and the whole way he'll start like sweating and I hate these drive-throughs. I can't stand them. They can never hear me. I can't stand this. You know, he gets real.
So obviously he's had bad experiences at him.
Well, I mean, who hasn't? You know, but he'll pull up to the drive-through and they'll be like, he'll give his order and they'll be like, would you like fries with that? And he's like, no. It turns into Heavy Metal Drive Thru all of a sudden. He's like, I would not like fries with that. Would you like to make that large? I would not like super size. He starts yelling at the people, and then the whole time he's like, "Oh, I can't stand these. I can't stand these."
Do you go through a drive-through with him every chance you could possibly get?
I mean, it's highly entertaining. Also, he's also very claustrophobic, and for whatever reason, he thinks it's a great idea to like go in those car washing places, the inside ones where you drive through.
How do you do that? Those used to scare me. I will give you that. Those used to, but I had to get over it. But I almost had a panic attack in one of those one time.
Well, he did, and guess what happened? He bailed out in the middle of it. He like abandoned his vehicle. His phone, like those little woolly mammoths were spinning around, buffing the vehicle, and he got all frightened, and he jumped out with his worried eyes, and his phone popped out and landed on the ground, and that was worthless. And he's like pawing at the doors trying to get out.
Oh my gosh! How'd you get out?
I think one of the attendants like let him out because that's something you don't see every day. Like, what the hell's going on here? And then his fucking truck is still there, so that's a problem.
And he ruined his cell phone over it?
Oh yeah. Like,
oh god.
He was on the Mackinac Bridge, and that's a scary thing, you know. The Mackinac Bridge, for people that don't know, connects the UP to the LP, which is funny.
Yeah. Nobody ever says LP, do they?
No, unless you're buying a record of the Michigan here where we live, and it's very notorious for having high winds and blowing shit off it when it has high winds.
The lady went over in a Yugo.
Yeah. So he was driving across that and like got scared and bailed out, like braked it and jumped out and started running, which I'm not sure what does anybody good, you know.
Wow, sounds like Uncle Stop might need to be in a mental institution.
He needs to seek professional help, I would think, you know.
Right. Is this Mom's brother?
Mom's sister's husband. So he's married, thank God. I don't need that kind of neuroses in my bloodline.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's Uncle Stop's real first name?
I can't even
say his first name.
Bob.
Okay.
Believe it or not, it all comes.
Believe it or not, Bob's walking on it.
We can all use a little Bob in our life, Tommy.
I used to have panic attacks all the time.
Oh, I did too. I was like hospitalized one time.
I thought I should have quite a few times.
My freshman year of high school, I went to the hospital because I thought I was going to die, and the doctors were like, "What drugs are you on, son?" I'm like, "Nah, it's called life. I'm on the drug of life."
Yeah, they told me it was the best high.
They lied. Let me tell you something, Doc. It's not all it's cracked up to be. It's a long, strange trip, Doc.
Yeah. The first time I ever had one, me and Abe Falcon was on a class trip in Toronto, which is in Canada, which is in the Great White North.
Oh, I'm glad you elaborated because most people don't know what Canada is.
Yeah, like just south of Newfoundland.
Yeah. I thought it was a mythical land where Thor lives, actually.
Right. Leif Erikson, right.
Yes.
And so we were watching that Phantom of the Opera thing in some famous theater in Toronto. And
what are you, a play man? You like to see a play?
We went for a play. Yeah. We went with our it was for a play that we were doing for school or whatever. And but we weren't doing Phantom of the Opera. Anyway, we went and saw Phantom of the Opera in Toronto. But
God, you stammered and all over the place like it was some guilty thing you were accused of.
No, it was actually for the jazz band. That's what it was. It was for the jazz band. We were doing a competition.
Tommy played the triangle and jazz band for all the people.
I did. And the shaker. The shaker was.
You played that shaker too.
Yes, that was my big one.
Did you pivot your hips when you used the shaker? Because that's the only way to do it.
No, just my elbow.
Just your bow. Damn.
But we were watching
that bow's got to be strong as Randy Savage's at this point, shaking all those days.
Oh yeah.
Like any other man, other than Dusty Rhodes, throwing that bionic elbow, and the bow doesn't do anything. But oh my God, Randy Savage's was extra pointy or something, and so is Tommy's.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm sorry.
I remember we were in like way up top in this huge theater, probably like 4,000 people, 4,000, 5,000 seat theater. It was big. And I remember I looked down and I was concentrating on the stage, and then everything around me started moving. And I was like, what the fuck? And I lost my breath and I couldn't breathe. And I was pacing out in the hallway, and Abe Falcon comes out there and he's like, what's wrong? And I was sweating. And I couldn't really talk, and I'd get down on like a knee.
Oh man!
It lasted a long time. I kept telling him I was having a heart attack, and for a minute he like actually believed me. And then I just went in the bathroom and I doused my face, and I don't know, it was the weirdest thing. It lasted about 10 minutes, and I thought I was going to die. And then they would happen periodically up until I was like 25, and then they just went away. So after a while, I learned to control them with like rubber bands and stuff.
Like rubber bands?
Yeah. I can't remember if it was, I can't remember who told me that. Maybe I learned that in one of my psychology classes. Yeah, that's what it was. One of my psychology classes said if you ever have panic attacks, you put a rubber band on your wrist. And then when you start having them, you start flicking the rubber band, and it triggers your body to like come back to reality.
Oh, man.
It works. Yeah, it worked.
There's a glitch in the Matrix there.
Right. Yeah. But it works because what you're doing is you're having an irrational fear of something, and you can't figure out where it's coming from. So your mind just starts going all haywire. And yeah.
You know what else I like, Tommy? The fact that this was the longest cold open in the history of our program.
I didn't know we were going to get to it. I thought you were just going to play the D-Boy sometime out somewhere else. I was like, oh, he's just skipping that tonight. He'll edit it in later.
Man, you would think so, but drop that beat, D-Boy.
Put it in. We're drinking summer shandy on Thursday. We so motherfucking out here, though. We never been this out here. Woo! What you know about Leonard Skinner? The whacker the intro, the hotter the verse every time, baby. Well, I've been working like a working man do. Got my act together, gonna walk all over you. Pressure pushing down on me, pushing down on you. Shit, let's raise the roof. Woo! About time, it's the era of the rebels. Cloud 9 in the air up in the vessels. Generation fearless, got a taste for weirdness. Flow on fire, that's the way my beard is. Hard times, jump starting the grind. It's all good, y'all. Things fall apart sometimes. Let it go, let me know when you're ready, though. Don't push me, cuz to the edge I'm close. When the time comes, ride for something. Or live to be 90 and then just die for nothing. Speak their heart, your baby, speak their mind. And I'ma play their part, and I'ma freak that rhyme one time for you. Rhyme one time for you. I'm an island, man. There ain't nothing else by me, man. And I drink enough whiskey to float a battleship around this bitch any motherfucking how. Wow. All up in the mix and the place to be. You down for the night, come fuck with me.
Welcome to the Miserable Retail Slave Show. We're coming to you from the Pod Shack outside beautiful Flint, Michigan, USA. My name is Randy. Tommy's phoning it in tonight.
I am, man. I am. And sorry that my attitude matches my physical.
I mean, could you even try to be a professional for once? For Christ's sake.
Try, but
you could try, but what's the fun in that? It's a slippery, sliding, icy, dicey time out there in this mid-Michigan, huh? Winter is not coming. It's here with all apologies to that Game of Thrones. You know?
Yeah, you guys didn't have school today, did you?
No, man, no.
Or yesterday.
No, I mean, I'm glad you called out what I do during the day. That was special.
You did not have work for the past 2 days, did you?
Oh, my
Randy?
God. Well, I did at the Retail Paradise because they don't give a F about anybody, but, you know. You know, I'm due for a mighty fall with all this ice. It's been weeks since I last fell.
I was thinking that earlier. I went up to the local Dollar General to get some more salt because I ran out of my first bag, and they're all out. So I told the girls and the beloved that be careful when you're walking to the bus stop tomorrow.
I mean, I don't know how it is around the country, but what he means by going to the local Dollar General is right next door. Because in Michigan, the Dollar Generals are as prevalent as trees around here. There's one a stone throw away. If you're ever in need of anything, there's a Dollar General right there. So
yeah, they're pretty awesome.
They are pretty awesome. They got that Tommy endorsement. I'm nervous for old age though because I'm always falling constantly. And when old people fall, no, they just become a tangled, broken mess and have complications forever. Like, and it's very disconcerting for me. Like, you know, bananas are a thing in comedy. Oh, slip on the banana, that time-honored comedic device. And and that devastatingly effective weapon in Mario Kart.
Right.
But that would be me. If I saw a banana peel on the ground, I would become the world's biggest real-life pratfall and just all over the place.
The Chris Pratt fall, huh?
I would be the Chris Pratt fall for sure.
Why don't I get more bookings? Jesus
I don't
Christ,
know with that masterful punnery there.
Yeah, my wit. Yes.
Oh God.
So great.
Yeah. If I were an action figure, Tommy, I would have a lever on my back. When you press it down, my legs would fly out from under me, and I would fall on the ground. That would be my.
That'd be your go-to move.
That would be my kung fu grip equivalent. Actually, yeah.
What would your name be? Prompt Man.
Prompt Man? What does that mean?
Remember from the beginning of the episode? You're a villain, Mr. Prompt.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, Prompt Man falls.
I'm the one that's supposed to forget shit. I know it was a forgettable pun, or a forgettable joke, I guess.
Clumsy Clark, the callous curmudgeon, always falling
and never getting up.
Oh man! One time I was outside of a bar, leaving the bar with my squirrely friend Steve. I might have told this on the pod before. Don't care. Gonna
Steve
tell.
That hates me.
Squirrely Steve that hates Tommy. He's the only person in the history of the universe that hates Tommy. So we were leaving the bar and it was raining out, and it was like opening. It was the first game of Monday Night Football. I'll never forget it. We're leaving. It's raining outside at the bar. It was like slick or whatever. We see this, like what we thought was a clump of dirt. We couldn't decide if it was a clump of dirt or a frog. So I'm like, I'm going to kick it because I'm a drunk asshole. And I took a mighty field goal kick and completely missed the thing that was a frog, which hopped away. And my legs, both legs, went out from under me, and I ended up on my hip. Oh, man.
That's what you get for trying to kick a frog.
Yeah. This is why you should.
That's karma, man.
It is. I'm drowning in a black sea of black tar pit karma at this point, you know? I mean, yeah. I'm sure that.
What are you scared of? Black tar pit karma or water?
What?
What's somebody more scared of?
Black Tar Pit Karma, I think.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, honestly, that was probably somebody's prince I was about to kick, and some drunk girl probably kissed him, and now he's a handsome man with 2 million Instagram followers, living his best life ever. And here I am.
With a sore hip.
With a sore hip, the biggest bruise.
10 years later.
10 years later, it still hurts.
Was that leaving Billy's Roadhouse?
I was leaving Joe's Garage, actually.
Mm.
Yeah.
I went there last night. They charged me $9.50 for a beer.
For one beer?
Yes, that place needs to stop.
What kind of beer did you get? Was it?
It was Moose Drool, and that's not even that. It's like 5%.
Moose Drool is a thing you ordered. Interesting.
Well, okay. This is the story.
Wait a minute. No. Here's a story. You couldn't do the pod yesterday, but you went to the bar. Great.
Well, we went to get something to eat at like 6 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
And I had a beer, but and it's like a mile from my house.
Okay, tell your story of your Moose Drool.
It was a little after 6. It was like 7.
Stop it right now.
Yeah. So we went there to grab something to eat, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get a beer." And so we sat down for like a half hour, and I had a Moose Drool, and I liked it. So I asked the beloved, and she said, "Yeah, I don't mind sticking around." So I got a tall, and then I got the bill, and yeah, $9.50 for a tall.
That's insane.
Mm-hmm.
You should have been.
And then I looked up. I was like, "Jesus, what's the ABV on this? Oh, 5.3 or something."
You should have been on the ground for $9.50.
Yeah. Oh yeah, right. I was like, "Oh shit, what am I drinking? Like 15%." It was really good. I mean, it's a terrible name.
If you're not seeing things after drinking a $9.50 beer, then you're just not. You got ripped.
Yeah, but it's actually really good. Moose Drool. Check it out. It's a good beer. It looks like a dark beer, and I guess it is a dark beer, but it tastes like pop, kind of. So, pretty good, huh?
Pretty good, huh?
Mm-hmm. Actually, I'm looking it up right now, and it's only 4.1%.
4.1%. Well, there you are.
That's less than a Miller Lite. No wonder it tastes like pop.
They served you Diet Coke, didn't they? And you were fooled.
I'm looking at a 6-pack online right now for $9.49, and I paid $9.50 for one.
What a mark! They saw you coming a mile away.
Jesus, that's ridiculous.
They're like, "This looks like a drunkard. Charge him whatever."
Anyway, let's sit here and analyze Moose Drool for the next 15 minutes.
Yeah, you were well on your way. I was going to stop you. You had a vendetta right there.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that, though. So,
yeah, you
whatever.
The world's getting weirder and weirder, Tommy. Did you know this about this world?
I have seen it, yeah.
Did you know this about America, that it's getting worse and worse?
Oh, God, yes.
Like at this point, I'm thinking that Mexico will pay for that coveted wall because they just don't want to look at us anymore. They're like, yeah, that's a mess over there, so let's just put the wall up to save us from them.
Yeah, like Mexico's like, we want the wall just as much as you do.
Yeah, we can't stand you.
Can't stay out of our damn country.
Yeah. In Flint, Michigan, USA, at a Chinese restaurant, we go all the time. This man that lives next door to the restaurant for years and years and years, he started randomly shooting at people in the drive-thru one day.
Wait, there's a drive-thru at a Chinese restaurant?
Hell yeah, there is.
What restaurant's this?
Oh, one that you'll get shot at if you go to, apparently.
Do you know the name of it?
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you right now. Okay.
Don't you want to warn the people not to go there?
So this man, he clearly snapped, obviously out of his mind. And the weird thing to me isn't so much that day after day of drive-through traffic blowing past his bedroom window finally tickled his last frayed nerve, but it's the fact that this man is a homeowner and I'm not. Like, right. you drive past all these houses with all these lunatics living inside, just guys wearing their tighty-whities outside their pants and yelling at the moon, and they've got like heaps of garbage everywhere in their yard, just multiple shells of vehicles everywhere. And I'm like, how do you afford all that? You're insane. How do you afford that house? You're out of your mind.
You guys get shit done, Randy.
I don't have a dime to my name, but You're living your best life howling at the moon somehow. How does that work?
Sir. Yes, sir. Sounds good to me. Don't sound good?
What? Howling at the moon?
Howling at the moon.
This is how weird this world is getting. I saw a cat woman the other day. Yes, a cat woman. A cat woman, Tommy.
A lady in a cat outfit?
Yes, Tommy. And it wasn't Michelle Pfeiffer from Batman Returns. Oh, have mercy, you know? That was my first, like, girl crush ever.
Was that 89?
90 or 91, one of the two.
Okay.
Oh, my God. Only Michelle Pfeiffer in that outfit. Outside of it, I don't know. In the outfit, yes, please.
Yes, please.
Yes, please. You know, more women should be dressed up like that.
It's when you say please, that's when they let you.
Absolutely. You got to say please. Well, maybe that's the nice guy in me, you know? Maybe I need to stop that shit and be like, do it now.
Yeah, that's the creepy guy in you.
Okay.
Do it now. Get to the chopper.
Get to the... So this cat woman came into the retail paradise that gainfully employs me.
She had like cat ears on and shit.
She was wearing the dress that she was wearing was tighter than a bark on a tree. It was. And it was so short on this cat woman that I could almost see her kitten, if you know what I mean. Blush. Yeah.
Now, I'm surprised they let her in Frankenmuth.
Now, to recap, it's January 21st in Michigan during winter, one of the coldest days of the season thus far, single digits, minus in the wind chills.
She knew what she was doing.
Not wearing a coat, just a dress.
Right.
She was taller than me, had a big pink bow in her hair, all the eyeliner in the world. Plus, she painted on a black nose and drawn on whiskers. Face painted like a cat.
Wow.
Clearly, she identifies as either a woman or a cat. I'm not sure. This is what I saw in real life. And, like, she was, you know, prancing around, strutting around.
Did you say hi to her?
I didn't say hi to her. If I said hi to her,
the beloved told you?
Huh? Yeah, she did.
What the beloved told you? That you got to start talking to these women that come into the retail paradise that gainfully employs you?
Yeah, she did say that. However, I feel like there's a limit on that. Like, if I see a cat woman and I say, hey, how's it going? She might say meow back to me, and I don't know how to respond to that.
Oh, you don't want to get into a cat fight?
I don't speak Cantonese. You understand?
Oh. Yeah, you might end up in the drive-thru window on the wrong side.
Absolutely. See, you're putting it together, aren't you?
Pay attention sometimes.
I like that. We're in that season, Tommy. It's getting towards the big game.
Yeah. What are you doing for it?
What am I doing for it? Probably the same thing I always do is eat a lot of food and watch the game and like half pay attention because I don't care about the teams in it.
I know. I never remember. People are like, who won the Super Bowl last year? I don't know.
Philadelphia Eagles.
Not the Lions. Yeah, I did look that up the other day because I was wondering who won. Yeah, the Eagles beat the Patriots, of course. So.
Yeah, the Golden Boy's back in it, you know.
I hate Tom Brady.
Oh, you can't say that.
Why?
You can't say that. He's from your alma mater.
That's okay. He kind of sucked when he was there.
That's true, he did.
He's a 6th-round draft pick.
I'm like, that's okay. Yeah, like I didn't like anyone that I graduated with, so it's cool. He's a dick too.
He's a personal friend of Donald J. Trump.
Is he really?
Yeah, that's according to his Wikipedia.
Oh, interesting.
Somebody put that on there that hates Tom Brady, probably.
Probably. As I sit there throughout the Sundays, because I usually watch football with my dad, you know. And I've seen him watch football for years. And this dawned in my head that the NFL should pick a game during the season. This would Fan Appreciation Day, they should call it. And they should let all the aggressive football dads watching the games channel their inner Little League coach and let them call the plays for their team for the whole game. Just hook them up to the QB's headset via Bluetooth. Tell them to call the plays from the comfort of their own home. What could go wrong?
Yeah, right.
You can't. My dad always. You can't run them up the middle. That's so fucking stupid. Oh, you ran them up the middle.
Yeah, a lot of people get that. It's like, well, if they actually executed and everybody made their block, then it would have been a touchdown. Right?
Honestly, these couch coaches, these armchair quarterbacks, if you will, are a lot better than the student of the games out there that have lived football their whole lives. They know you don't run it up the middle.
Never.
You never run it up the middle. Why would you do that?
That's where all the players are, right? You got to trick them.
Ask any dad in America. That's the dumbest play you could ever do.
Yeah, I do like being in a crowded room when they run it up the middle.
Well, I mean, it's outrage, sheer outrage. Screen passes, get out of here with that garbage. Can't do it. Shouldn't do it.
Screen passes are always stupid, I think. Screen passes are when you want to get 2 yards, which is never a good goal.
See, you're about to become an aggressive football dad too.
I think the idea for screen press is you're supposed to set them up for the rush, right? And then when everybody rushes in, you throw it 4 yards and there's nobody there to tackle them, I think.
Football is a game of inches.
That's true.
I saw this Tommy here with his daughters at a restaurant.
Yeah, you did.
And I actually marched my happy little ass over and
yes, you did.
Said hello so Tommy wouldn't cry about it. And,
so did your mother.
Yeah. Whoa. I didn't like the way you said that, yo mama.
your mom, your mommy?
Excuse me? Show some respect.
I said your mother.
Word to your mother, okay?
Your mama. Yeah, Randy did come sliding in his leather jacket.
And I had a dad joke at the ready. I'm like, oh, you're going to pay for my bill too?
You said, don't worry, girls, I'm not a creep.
Yeah, you know why I said that? Because your eldest was sizing me up like I was the world's worst man, like she'd never seen me before.
You probably scared the shit out of her in your leather motorcycle jacket.
She had the eyes of the beloved right on me. If she's not the spitting image, I don't know what is. And she was glaring at me like I was the world's worst creep. Like who the F do you think you are right now? That's what she said to me with her eyes. And so I felt the need to say something because I looked and she was staring at me stone faced. I'm like, oh God, I've stepped into something here.
No, we were having fun until you came along.
I know. I ruined the parties. That's what I do.
No, she was probably just nervous. She was probably like, who's this guy?
Even though she's seen me a million times?
Yeah.
God. I'm that memorable. I've been having some existential crisis on Infinite Earths over here. And it's getting closer this Valentine's Day. It's sneaking. It sneaks up on you and poisons relationships like carbon monoxide. It's really the silent killer of that Hallmark holiday. You know? Yeah,
I won't even see the beloved on Valentine's Day. I got a show.
See, you lost. You lost. You're going to Wyandotte for whatever God only knows reason.
To perform.
Oh, that's what she said. Once again, on this Valentine's Day, I'm probably going to be solo, and I'd love just to have a friend.
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
3 weeks away.
Optimistic.
What are you going to pull out of your hat?
Some Playboy bunny out of my hat, like a real magician.
There you are with the looks again.
Yeah. Wow, damn it. God damn it. I'd love to just have a friend with benefits. And what I mean by a friend with bennies is a friend who has insurance and puts me on their plan. That would be top notch. That's all I care about. That would be the greatest.
Oh, Randy just wants to be married.
I do. I want to be married, so I don't have to worry about anything anymore. LOL.
Okay. Oh, yeah, you will. I'm doing a real bang up job here as your co-host tonight.
I'm glad my problems are important to you as you yawn right in my face.
Yawning, going, oh, it'll get better.
Yeah. I'm expected to care about your big dumb life. You care about mine, God damn it.
Yeah, you even came over and said hello the other day. I couldn't believe it. You're growing up.
I'm all grown up. Yes, I had a very promising woman, and we got along, and she decided I wasn't making enough money for her. So she's like, bye. That happened recently.
Really? You didn't tell me about that one.
Well, I just did, okay? You know? Even if you're not a material girl out there, you have to admit that kindness isn't enough credit to take you on that cruise you want to go on. Like I can't charge that on my kindness card. I just can't.
Yeah. Right.
Survival.
You don't want to be with a woman that only wants you for money anyway.
How did Scrooge McDuck and Richie Rich get all that money, by the way? That's got to be drug money, right?
For sure.
Richie Rich is living off the pain of the drug addicts. Wonder how many sweatshops Scrooge McDuck is running.
For real. Scrooge McDuck.
You know, he treats his employees like shit.
Quacks him with a whip. Sorry, this is terrible.
Wow. My favorite thing about that was you did the world's worst dad joke, quacks him with a whip, and then you cracked yourself up like you laughed harder than anyone's ever laughed before. That was the best part of it.
It's just the worst thing in the world. I'm literally phoning it in, and I'm just like, well, yeah, I guess my mind's like, if you just keep making stupid puns, it'll be fine.
Like, I essentially gave you the night off, and you can't even show up. How much? Wow.
You gave me the night off. Thanks, Bloss.
Yeah, well, and then you just call me Bloss. Like, I don't know what that means.
That's how much respect you get.
I'm not even a boss. I'm a Bloss. Damn it.
Oh, that's funny.
One day I will lose that L, that loser status, and be a boss and not a bloss.
Let's see. Keep working.
Okay. No, but I mean, I don't understand. Like, I don't. This money. Like, you don't have money and you have a beloved. How'd that happen?
I don't know, because we're nice to each other and we get along, and money isn't everything.
Oh,
Randy.
nice.
I have money, but I don't have.
Oh, yeah, you have all the cash. Yeah, you do. You're just loaded over there.
No, as I said, I don't have extra money.
Fat pockets, Thompson over there.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Oh, God.
I have enough to pay my bills and maybe go out and have a few drinks a couple times a month, and that's about it. You know?
I do know. I'm well aware.
You get the girls an ice cream sundae and an apple pie. And...
All American Stepdad.
Right. That is funny. That's like a poster for an All American Stepdad.
Just you with your
coming in with the apple pie and the hot fudge sundae.
you with your hands on your hips posing.
Yeah.
Head held high.
The dad bod.
How would you like to go for some ice cream sundae, slugger? All American Stepdad.
No, I volunteered at the at the varsity basketball game tonight, which they were both at. And then on the way home, so the swing through McDonald's would get you a drink to go with the spaghetti that the beloved was making. And they said, we'd rather have dessert than drink. I said, okay. So that's how the apple pie and the hot fudge sundae came about.
Oh, man. Living that all-American life. I love it. Everyone should aspire to live that life, that all-American life.
That's true.
It is true. Oh, my God.
It's a fun time.
It's a fun time.
It is.
I mean, I've dated girls in the past that, aren't all about money. And then I've dated girls in the past that I didn't think were all about money. And then in retrospect, it turns out they are now. So, I mean, I guess they changed their minds. You know?
You know what? My friend said I should be about money.
Yeah. So I decided I'm about that life. I'm fancy now. Look at me. Look at me. What a world.
Tails everywhere.
What a goddamn world. Tommy, you performed in front of the biggest audience of your life. How did that go?
It was amazing. That was the first time in a long time that I did not want to get off the stage.
Tommy performed in front of thousands. Was there actually thousands of people there?
Well, it sold out at 2,200.
Boom.
But I think they had somewhere around 19 actually showed up or something.
Well, the weather was shitty in all defense.
Yeah.
I mean, 1900's a good crowd, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, it looked sold out. I mean, I'm sure there were some empty seats, but it definitely looked sold out. So it sounded sold out.
Oh, big stage Thompson there.
Yeah, it was fun.
Bringing the house down.
I went out there at 25 minutes, and I was all nervous that I was going to be nervous and going too fast, and I had to skip so much stuff. It was so much fun.
Horse noise to all that.
I was imprompting. How do you say it? Improving on stage, and that was a lot of fun. That was something I didn't see myself doing there, but I did a lot.
I like the fact that you're in the business of comedy and you don't even know that the word is improving. You think it's imprompting. Yeah. Why don't you improv on my balls right now, you asshole?
Ew.
Well,
gross.
you're in the business and you don't know it's improving and not imprompting.
I was having a brain fart.
How many brain farts per day on average do you have? As many as real bodily farts?
Right. Yeah.
Which is more, brain farts or butt farts?
Depends on the day.
Okay.
But yeah, it was awesome. It was a lot of fun, and wish I could go back and do something like that. It's gonna make every other show really suck.
Back time.
Right.
If I could find a way.
And I'm doing something cool this weekend. I'm on that local Scream radio show out of Flint. That'll be fun.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is. Is that on? It's streaming online or whatever?
Yeah. Yep. They have a Facebook and a website. The local Scream radio. So.
Okay, 2 questions. First question: did you pass out stickers of Miserable Retail Slave at Saginaw, Michigan, USA? No.
No.
Fuck
you. I sincerely forgot about it till the next day, and I was like, shit.
Question 2, did you get a hold of this live Scream radio or did they get a hold of you?
They got a hold of me.
Oh, big time. Question 3, are you going to promote the Dumb podcast on that?
Yes. I keep reminding myself constantly
if you don't start promoting this bullshit, I'm going to start beating your ass. Because
I thought I'd just get fired and live happily ever after.
Well, whatever. You're lost. Because May 17th, live stream for The Cure 3. Miserable Retail Slave is going to be live on Twitch with the Epic Film Guys, raising money for cancer research, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m., May 17th. Mark it on your calendars. Unleash your pocketbooks, save up your dimes and your pennies, and throw them our way.
Yeah, that'll be fun. We did it last year. We kicked it off, and I believe we're kicking it off this year, right?
Well, they're going to start at 10 a.m. They're doing more hours. They're doing 40 hours this year, so they're starting at 10 a.m. We're going to kick off prime time this year. So we'll be at 7 p.m., and we want all your money because it goes to a great cause. You're going to be entertained. We're going to entertain the socks off of you. We did a real great job last year. We're going to do an even better job this year, Not to toot.
How long are we going to be on for?
Oh, my God. I said 7 to 8. Pay attention.
Oh. Okay. And what's this for?
It's for...
I'm teasing.
It's to euthanize all the Tommy Thompsons of America. We got to get rid of these Tommy Thompsons. They are a blight on our society. You look outside in the summertime and you see those dandelions poking up, just weeding up your lawn. That's what Tommies are in our society. They're the dandelions of the world, those Tommies. Got to get rid of them. Mama had a Tommy and his head popped off. That's what I say.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
I'm real great, ain't I? Ain't I the best man ever?
Yeah.
I was not the best man in your wedding. Oh, no. That honor could not be bestowed upon me.
You were close. You were right up there.
I was like third back, and I find that highly offensive.
It was just Cousin Mike, and then everybody else just.
I feel like there was some. I feel like it was a MySpace top 8 situation there in order of groomsmen, and I definitely was.
Because little Ed would have been way ahead of everybody else.
Damn. Okay, with that, I'm gonna drive over to your house and fight you in your ice. One last thing.
That's what the beloved said at like 9:55. The beloved's like, "Why didn't Randy just come over?" I was like, "Oh yeah, I guess he could have."
Yeah, I would have if you would have said something, but you're an idiot.
That's what I was thinking too.
One last thing.
Catfish of America.
Catfish of America.
That always throws me off. That always throws me off.
Because it's your voice.
Wait, that?
Yeah. Did I say that? Is my mind wandering? I didn't really say that. Did I say that out loud? What's going on? Catfish of America. This is a segment where I find the catfish on the POT.com, plenty of trash, and we read about them here.
Yeah.
Headline all the women.
Oh, Beloved said we shouldn't explain it first. We should just do the jingle and then just go into it like an SNL skit.
Oh, okay. Well,
I was like, yeah, that sounds fun.
Hi there. I love to read comics within my free time. I actually just started watching cartoons, and I still love it. I'm a Star Battles nerd, and proud of it. Gotta love those Star Battles.
Yeah.
The adventures of Luke Spyhawker and Han Solo, you know?
Right.
And Boda, that green monster.
Darth Blader.
What?
Darth Blader.
Love those Star Battles, you know?
Never mind.
Jabba the Slut. There's a few of those on Plenty of Trash, too. Hey-yo. Tommy said it, not me.
You said it.
Oh, that was your voice. You don't even know what you say anymore.
Catfish of America.
Like, was that you? I think it was.
It will be off every single time.
Yeah, this has been the Miserable Retail Slave Show.
That's it?
I mean, it flew by tonight, huh?
It did.
Yeah,
we should do more on the phone.
I thought that would, like, curb your yawning, but apparently nothing can outside of I don't know.
A bed and a
pizza
good
in that mouth.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, you'll find all the enthusiasm in the world for a pizza, won't you?
Yeah, I just had a bunch of chicken and lamb and hummus. That was good.
Jesus Christ. What are you, some sort of Duke of Earl over there?
Yeah,
just legs of chicken and legs of mutton over there. Jesus. More?
Yeah,
give me more.
Leg of lamb with my garlic hummus.
Hummus, really?
It's so good.
What's hummus even taste like? You say the word hummus, and I think of, like, I don't know, must.
Really? You've never had hummus? You've never had hummus?
I've never had hummus.
You've never had hummus?
No.
It's some beans mixed up, but it's really good.
You don't even know what it is.
It's like a thick mayonnaise, I guess.
A thick mayonnaise. You don't even know what it is. It's dead squirrel fetuses. That's what hummus is, and you love it.
No,
how dare you?
It's here. Let me.
No, don't read the ingredients. What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
People are screaming right now. They're changing the station. They know what a hummus is. They're turning on the Unwritable Rant right now. They're like, oh, look at these guys. They're reading hummus ingredients.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Right.
Do us a great big favor.
Wait a second.
Wait a second.
I'll tell you my favorite kind of hump.
10% bromine in here. What's that? Do us a great big favor. Tell all your bestest buddies or favorite podcast fans to listen to this program. We're trying to get all the people we can on board before live stream for The Cure 3. Go ahead and follow us on the Facebook. Join our Facebook group. Search Miserable Retail Slave. Search the hashtag Miserable Retail Slave on Instagram to follow me there or on Twitter. And leave us a 5-star positive iTunes review and subscribe on iTunes or whatever your podcatcher of choice is, you know?
Right.
Do that.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds good to Fat Man. Sounds good to the hummus lover over there. The gummus lover, I'm sorry.
I did eat a lot of frosting right after the hummus. So,
yeah, maybe that made you insane.
Yeah.
Well, I'm Randy. Tommy's going to puzzle over those hummus ingredients. We'll see you next time, all right? You have a great week.
Right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.